Check your gear and weapons. We'll be deploying shortly. Enemy soldier incoming.
Thermite, take cover! I'm hit!
Enemies dropping into the AO. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Enemy soldier incoming. Prep time's over. Now you deploy to the war zone.
Prep for dust off. We're up in 3 mics. Let's move. There you are. We got the green light. You're going to the war zone. Grab your gear and shoot. You're up in 3. Rules of engagement are simple. Weapons free on all threats.
Let's roll. Resurgence. Stay alive to keep your squad in the fight. Enemies dropping into the AO.
Oh shit. Oh.
You're back on station. Go get after it.
Let me get this. I need a rifle. And I need a plate.
What the? Kevin! Hey Kevin, come while I leave it. Alright. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Down one in the mountain. I'm stuck. Mark? Up there, yeah, up there. Ping. He's one shot. I might push. I sent the motor.
We need to push right now.
Down there. Right here. On me. I'm coming.
Operations in that squad. Hunt them down.
Finish it up. On the mountain up here.
Enemies dropping into the AO.
Go behind.
Hey, behind us.
Damn.
Fast.
Down to you, soldier. Stay sharp. Your squad mate's back on station. Good work.
He's sniping. I don't know if I want to push. Oh, come on.
You've got reinforcements inbound. We are returning. Earn this.
Where? I got a sniper too. No, on top of the mountain. I down too. There's one behind me. We're good.
Stay alive so you're
I love that. So we go.
Damn.
GG's.
Return to base for debrief.
So you met with the Klansmen, you went to the rallies, and then you met with members of Black Lives Matter, which is worse.
Yes.
And why was it harder?
You're referring to a scene in a documentary about me.
Yes.
Yeah. But now let's understand something. Black Lives Matter is not an organization per se. There's no headquarters.
Use this time for some target practice.
There are all these chapters
things
of
coming
Black Lives
soon.
Matter all over the country that they follow the policies that is created at the headquarters. All right. Black Lives Matter is a movement.
Damn, he got me.
And so there are no chapters, there are factions. And each little faction has their own little leader, who is not actually any president at the headquarters.
Yeah.
Like say, the Red Cross is an organization. The Boy Scouts of America is an organization. So wherever the headquarters is the president there, and they create policy, and they disseminate that policy to all the chapters in the country. So the Red Cross in Brooklyn, New York, operates the exact same way as the Red Cross in San Jose, California.
Right.
With Black Lives Matter, it's not that. Okay, it's not centralized. So each one is operating on its own, autonomously. So as a result, you have some factions of Black Lives Matter that want to go around town and tear down statues and spray paint BLM.
Enemy soldier incoming.
And fight and carry on. And then you have some factions that want to sit down with the city or county legislature and say, hey, we need to address this problem. Can you write up a bill to all over the country that that they follow the policy that is created in the headquarters, right? Black Lives Matter is a movement, and so there are no chapters.
All stations, we are green to go. Stand by for deployment.
Has their own little leader, who does not answer to any president at the
Look for
headquarters.
dust off. We're up in 3 mics. Let's
The Red
move.
Cross is an organization.
There
The
we
Boy
are.
Scouts of America is an
Head shed gave the
organization.
green light.
So wherever
We're
the
deploying you to the front
headquarters
lines.
is the president,
You're up.
is the
Grab your
board,
shoots.
and they create policy,
Enemy
and they
activity will be
disseminate
high.
that policy to
Expect
all the
contact
chapters
early and often.
in the country. So the Red Cross in Brooklyn, New York, operates the exact same way as the Red Cross.
Let's roll.
in San Francisco. The Black Lives Matter is
Resurgence. Survive to redeploy fallen teammates. Kill to bring them back faster.
Where are we going?
The Red Cross is an organization. The Boy Scouts of
Stay
America
locked.
is an organization. So wherever the headquarters is, the president, the board, they make policy and they disseminate that policy to all.
Moving to my
Enemies
mark.
dropping into the AO.
So the Red Cross in Brooklyn, New York,
Moving here.
operates the
Enemies deployed a counter UAV.
I need a gun.
Hostile Guardian is active.
Why are you pushing like that?
What'd you say?
Why are you pushing like that?
Hostile counter UAV
No,
overhead.
it's Steve.
Enemies deployed a
Steve.
counter UAV.
I'm right behind you.
Planting mine!
Hostile Guardian has been deployed. You
I'm
got gas
following you,
moving in.
nigga.
That's pretty much what happened.
Go ahead.
You're
Sergeant?
following me?
Yes, nigga. You better not
You need that?
get us killed.
Your squad mates redeploying. Well done.
Oh, you got me killed. Oh, shit.
Hostile Guardian is active.
I cracked him. Drop on me.
Alright.
Time for vengeance. You're redeploying.
The full MPZ.
Oh, shit.
I'm be honest, I don't think there's a single person here. There's a kid by me.
see
I lied.
something, man.
I lied. I lied.
There's somebody.
He's upstairs. He's upstairs.
Right there.
Semtex incoming!
Oh, shit, man.
Ready to
Loadout
execute!
drops on the way.
Semtex!
Oh, they got me. She did the flip on me.
Failure ain't
Man.
fatal.
Hey, this
Just an
motherfucker
opportunity
is
to do
good,
better.
bro. He jumped over me and shot me from the head.
with the Klansmen, you went to the rallies, and then you met with members of Black Lives Matter, which is worse than the KKK in my opinion. And it seemed like that meeting with them was worse than the meetings that you had with the Klansmen. Did you get the same impression?
Yes. And
why was it hard?
You're referring to a scene in a documentary about it.
Yes.
Yeah. But let's understand something. Black Lives Matter is not an organization per se. There are all these chapters of Black Lives Matter around the country that follow the policy that is headquarters. Right? Black Lives Matter is a movement. And so there are no chapters, there are factions. And each little faction has their own little leader who does not answer to any president at the headquarters.
Yeah.
Like say, the Red Cross is an organization. The Boy Scouts of America is an organization. Wherever the headquarters is, there's a board, they create policy, and they disseminate that policy to all the chapters in the country. So the Red Cross in New York operates the exact same way as the Red Cross in San Jose, California.
Right.
With Black Lives Matter, it is not that. Okay, it's not centralized. So each one is operating on its own, autonomously. So as a result, you have some factions of Black Lives Matter that want to go around town and tear down statues and spray paint BLM all over the place and fight and carry on. And then you have some factions that want to sit down with the city or county legislature and say, hey,
so you met with the Klansmen, you went to the rallies, and then you met with members of Black Lives Matter, which is worse than the KKK in my opinion. And it seems like that meeting with them was worse than the meetings that you had with the Klansmen. Did you get the same impression?
Yes. And
why was it hard?
You're referring to a scene in a documentary about it.
Yes.
Yeah. But let's understand something. Black Lives Matter is not an organization per se. There's no headquarters. And then there are all these chapters of Black Lives Matter all over the country that they follow the policy that is created at the headquarters. Right? Black Lives Matter is a movement. And so there are no chapters, there are factions. And each little faction has their own little leader who does not answer to any president at the headquarters.
Yeah.
I say, the Red Cross is an organization. The Boy Scouts of America is an organization. So wherever the headquarters is a president there. There's a board, and they create policy, and they disseminate that policy to all the chapters in the country. So the Red Cross in Brooklyn, New York, operates the exact same way as the Red Cross in San Jose, California.
Right.
With Black Lives Matter, it is not that. Okay, it's not centralized. So each one is operating on its own, autonomously. So as a result, you have some factions of Black Lives Matter that want to go around town and tear down statues and spray paint BLM all over the place and fight and carry on. And then you have some factions that want to sit down.
We're headed to the WarZone. Get geared up and stand by.
We need to address this problem. Can you write up a bill to pass a law to do this and do that?
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
You sit down, you make proposals, you get the council people on your side, they write up the legislation, and you create a law. So there are factions that do that as well. So the faction that you saw in Baltimore, Maryland, was one of the more, aggressive renegade type of faction.
Yeah.
But that's not all Black Lives Matter, because I've had at least 6 different factions of Black Lives Matter contact me and say, hey, we've been watching you. We appreciate what you're doing. Do you give workshops? Can you come teach us how to do what you do? And then there are other factions that are try to rip me a new one.
Enemies dropping into the AO.
With that particular group that you met on the documentary and you were having a conversation, were you able to get through before the conversation ended or during the conversation? Were you able to get through to them at all?
Well, yes and no. Yes and no. Okay. What you saw in the documentary, which is called Accidental Courtesy, you saw 8 minutes
right.
Of that contention. I felt that it was very important to show that, Because people think that black people are monolithic, that we all believe the same thing, we all get along, we all, believe in the exact same thing. That's not true. Is that right to everybody else? Everybody has differences of opinions. I have my supporters, I have my detractors.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Okay? Now, that scene, that scenario, it went on for almost an hour. And it almost became physically violent. Wow. It almost became physically violent. But, we couldn't show a whole lot. I wanted to keep that in there to show that nobody has a monopoly in every alright? About a year later, after the movie came out,
All stations, green light. We are deploying to the war zone.
We don't agree with everything you say, but we understand some of the things.
I want that bird ready in 3 mics. Relay those coordinates. There we are. Head shed gave the green light. We're deploying you to the front lines. You're up. Grab your shoots. Rules of engagement are simple. Weapons free on all threats.
He reverted. He fell off the wagon. Reverted back to the way he was.
Let's roll.
And so what's wrong with that?
Resurgence. Survive and your team can redeploy. Eliminate targets to bring them back faster.
Those that are now leading in our government, congressmen, mayors,
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Moving to my mark.
what is causing that?
Oh, that's why I know I'm playing supposed to. This guy hit every single pistol shot on me. That's why I know I'm playing the best people in the lobby.
Damn, for real? I like this shit though.
Sorry, Big Pepper, I knew AK.
Go get after
Big Pepper, I knew AK.
Come down and
Other
shoot
game.
3 people.
Fam, niggas mean with your pistol.
They will decide and question the action. I will always question my action so I can understand.
Oh, you got me beat.
Oh.
I think as a society, when I say we, I mean America, black, white,
Stand by for redeployment.
we
They
spend too
come
much
right back
time
down, bro. I ain't no pussy.
We need to be our brother's keeper. You mentioned Jesus Christ earlier in this conversation. Jesus Christ not hanging out.
Taking effective fire.
The beggar, whatever else.
Now, how the fuck you get a gun first? Damn.
Hostile Guardian has been deployed. Resurgence. Go get your revenge. You're getting another chance. Make it count.
And for 32 years, I've been trying to get the black. No.
I'm running drills on these niggas right now, bro.
Yeah, I tried. Bro.
Gas is closing in.
What they're refusing to do is give you are.
Too much niggas on me right now, holy shit.
Get ready.
They're still alive, bro. I'm turned up right now. They're alive.
Stay alive to bring them back.
I know you can just line back
Yeah,
there.
I see.
And what is the difference? One of the differences is in American blacks and African blacks. All right?
We've got 10 squads active in the
Dog, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, but it's not, you're not hungry, fam.
Take care of each other. They come over here and work and send money back home, et cetera.
Yeah, they could even get that at least for bricks, but you actually don't need that right now. Like right now, if all you need to do is ball up, take a little small snack, fam, and go to bed, bro.
Requesting recon flyover.
We don't have as many nuclear black families, black American families.
Nah, I hear that. I'm getting sick and tired of it, bro.
And part of that comes from slavery. families were separated. So we don't have that nuclear discipline.
Should actually fucking run.
Headed your way.
Come from this somewhere. You know,
I came from Alabama.
well, you came from Alabama.
Niggas over here, man. Where you guys going?
It's on you, bro. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, go, go.
Dropping some armor.
What's my last name? My last name is Davis. All right.
Damn,
You
man.
made the top 25. Well done.
I can't go to West Africa and find somebody named Davis. You know, that's not my ancestors' name. And see, even my if your name is McDonald,
Go get your revenge.
One shot right there. Other one. Where you found?
That one.
Why the fuck would you like me, bro?
Oh, dumb shit.
No, I told you, because of what you told me.
If it was because of slavery, why did my parents and their parents, why were they so close as families? And people are around, they have families, and they taught us to work. And
my parents,
Jim Crow law, right? I grew up.
No, shit, they not.
Cross in Brooklyn, New York, operates the exact same way as a Red Cross.
Gear up fast. We're about to get evil.
Took her out.
Enemies dropping into the AO.
Taking effective fire.
Enemy soldier incoming. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. All stations, this is Shadow 01. Deployment to the war zone has been authorized.
Let's get that bird spinning. Finish up. We're airborne at 3. There we are. Head shed gave the green light. We're deploying you to the front lines. Gear up and grab your chutes.
Enemies dropping
Enemy
into the
activity will
AO.
be high. Expect contact early and often.
Let's roll. Resurgence. Stay alive to keep your squad in the fight. Be advised, there's an enemy squad gunning for you. Our Guardian's online.
Setting mine.
Friendly Guardian inbound.
Before the conversation end or during the conversation, were you able to get through to
Hostile
them
Guardian
at
has
all?
been deployed.
That's what I'm saying.
Friendly counter UAV is online.
What you saw in the documentary, which is called After Democracy, you saw 8 minutes
Right.
of that detention.
Enemies
I
deployed
felt
a
that
counter
it was very
UAV.
important to show that because people think that black people are monolithic, that we all believe the same thing, we all get along, we all, you know,
Squad mates back on
the
station.
exact same thing. That's
Good
not
work.
true. Just like white people, everybody else. Everybody has
Claymore here.
other opinions. I have my supporters. I have my detractors. Those were my detractors. Okay. Now, that scene, that scenario, it went on for almost an hour, and it almost became physically violent.
Wow.
Hey, put your platoon.
Physically violent. But you know, we couldn't show a whole hour, so I wanted to keep that in there to show, hey, racism, nobody has a monopoly on it. It's everywhere, with every different color. All right. About a year later, after this,
Hostiles move. Cancel that.
Hostile Guardian is active.
Hey, we've been seeing you. We don't agree with everything
Thank
you know you say, but we understand the things that you're doing. We want to get together and talk. I said, okay.
Enemy soldier incoming.
I had dinner with them. We sat down, we talked, we agreed on different things, and we agreed to work together. And we started working together, and then one of the 3 people, so he couldn't get his head around.
That's amazing.
You're losing ground. Move it.
Well, the blacks, which blacks in particular? Those blacks?
The blacks that those that are now leading in our government, you know, they're congressmen, women, they're police, mayors, the city council, and then you have the ones out on the streets robbing and raping and killing and carjacking and what is causing that in them?
Your squad made it to the
Causing what you're just describing in white people or in Hispanic people.
But the blacks seem to be leading the way, especially fewer in numbers in this country, but they seem to be.
enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Why don't they get a hold of themselves and say, well, what I'm doing is wrong. Maybe I can't help it. Maybe I don't understand. But what is wrong with them that as individuals, they won't pull aside and question the action? I will always question my actions so I can understand, right? Why don't they do that?
Friendly precision airstrike inbound.
I think the reason why anybody doesn't do that is lack of education. Lack of
You got a loadout drop inbound.
When I say we, I mean Americans, black, white, native, whatever. All right? We spend too much time saying, well, I'm not my brother's keeper. Yes, we need to be our brother's keeper. You mentioned Jesus Christ. This conversation.
Kill confirmed. We located the rest of them.
The light.
Enemy buy station incoming.
Those blacks need a hug.
Yeah.
And so, it was like
Took a round.
it wasn't like this growing up and when I was growing up. My parents, they're going to work with. But blacks were more how to work and be responsible. Made us, taught us to be ready to leave home at 18, go out in the world.
Acting effective fire!
Oh, you could have saved me.
Those things, and that seemed to be the theme of the day. And for 32 years, I've been trying to get the black, and not all, most, pull away from the crowd, know thyself, so you can have a life. You don't have to go along with all that. But
We are returning you to the front. Earn this.
Well, you know, it's a shame that you said the blacks, we're talking in particular about American blacks. Because I can tell you,
Hostile Guardian has been deployed.
they're a different story.
yes.
Okay? And what is the difference? What are the differences?
Bro.
All right? African blacks have impacted money back home, et cetera, et cetera. Many kids today, for the past decades, were raised by their grandparents, raised in single family, you know, by their mother. Their father was gone.
Stand by for redeployment.
You know, we don't have as many nuclear black American families.
Gas is closing in.
Oh, y'all got my bitch ass.
Off the courthouse steps. Families were separated. So we don't have
Damn.
nuclear history of being together. Like, you and I come
C4, get back!
You know, I came from Alabama.
well, you came from Alabama, but your ancestors came from West Africa. Okay?
Get ready. You're redeploying.
I've been to Moray Island. I lived in Moray Island. Where the States came. Alright? What's my last name? My last name is Davis. Alright? Davis is a Welsh name. It comes from Wales in the UK. I can't go to West Africa and find somebody named Davis. You know? Because that was not my ancestors. You see, even my name was changed. But if your name was McDonald, you can go to Ireland and find some McDonald's who are your third cousin removed. Or whatever, right? So our families were ripped apart. So we don't have that sense of cohesiveness that we should have. And I think the one
Fucking God, my shit all on. Damn, bro.
Parents and their parents.
I should have never changed my sensitivity.
Dropping ammo here!
my parents,
Jim Crow law, right? I grew up under that. Why did slavery affect that generation?
You're back on station. Go get after it. Fire sale is active. Buy station prices are adjusted.
why do I have diabetes? You know, that happen.
Give me a good ass game, bro. I'm about to redo my shit. These niggas is accurate. My shit be jumping. This nigga got 7 kills. Good job, my guy.
You're getting another chance. Make it count. Resurgence window is ending. Watch your 6.
Taking
Enemies
effective
dropping into
fire!
the AO.
Hey, bro, somebody coming.
Gas is inbound.
Bro. Straight there.
Head to the safe zone. Fire sale's done. Prices are back to normal.
Planting mine!
Oh, shit.
25 are still active in the AO.
Hostile counter UAV overhead.
You've got reinforcements inbound. We've got 10 squads active in the field. Be advised, resurgence is no longer active. This is for keeps.
They tagged me!
Supply crates have been restocked. Load up.
Requesting recon flyover.
You got gas moving in.
Friendly mortar strike inbound.
Move to the safe zone.
Oh, I was on his head.
Five squads still operational in the AO. Less than 25 were still standing. It's a valiant effort. Keep your head up. Return to base for debrief. Check your weapons, check your gear. We're holding for deployment. Enemy soldier incoming. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Dropping ammo!
Picture and say, hey, you know, we need to address this problem. Can you write up a bill?
Goddamn.
To pass a law to do this and do that. That's the way you do
Bro,
it.
I gotta
You
win
sit
this
down,
motherfucker,
you
bro.
make proposals, you get the
I
council.
lost like
Enemies
9
dropping into
times.
the AO.
Legislation, and you create a law.
I got shot 9 times. I gotta shoot the other nigga and
You
win.
saw in Baltimore, Maryland, the more, you know, aggressive or renegade type of faction.
Damn. What's going on?
6 different factions of Black Lives Matter.
Damn.
Do you give workshops? Can you come teach us how to do what you do? And then there are other who try to rip me a new one, you know?
Yeah. With that particular group that you met on the documentary, you have a conversation before the conversation end or during the conversation.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Well, yes and no. Yes and no, okay? What you saw in the documentary, which is called Accidental Courtesy, you saw 8 minutes of that contention. I felt that it was very important to show that because people think that Black people are monolithic. We all believe the same thing. We all get along. We all, you know, believe in the exact same thing. That's not true. That's right. Everybody else I have my supporters.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Those are my distractions.
All stations, we are green to go. Stand by for deployment.
That scene, that scenario,
Get bird spinning. Finish up. We're airborne in 3.
It almost became physically
Hands all here. Word
Word
came down. We are green to go. So gear up, grab your chutes. We're going to the war zone. Rules of engagement are simple. Weapons free on all threats.
Hey, bro, I'm just gonna pick one. Let's go to Terrence. Terry, whatever the fuck is that. You know what I'm talking about. I just think.
Resurgence. Survive to redeploy fallen teammates. Kill to bring them back faster.
We set out to talk, we don't know different things, and we agreed to work together. And we started working together, and then one of the so he couldn't get his head around it.
That's amazing. And so what's wrong with the black?
Well, the blacks, which blacks in particular? Those blacks?
The blacks that, those that are now leading in our government, you know, they're congressmen and women, and they're police chiefs and mayors and city council, and then you have the ones out on the streets robbing and raping and killing and carjacking and what is causing that in them?
The same thing that is causing what you're just describing in white people.
Enemies deployed a counter UAV.
But the blacks seem to be leading the way, especially fewer in numbers in this country, but they are leading the way to destruction. Why don't they get a hold of themselves and say, well, what I'm doing is wrong. Maybe I can't help it, or maybe I don't understand. But what is wrong with them that as individuals, they will pull aside and question the action? I will always question my actions so I can understand, right? Why don't they do that?
One thing I think the reason why so, you know, I think as a society,
what are we looking at?
When I say we, I mean Americans, black, white, native, whatever, right? We spend too much time saying, well, I'm not my brother's keeper. Yes, we need to be our brother's keeper. You mentioned Jesus Christ earlier in this conversation. Did Jesus Christ not hang out with
Thank you, bro.
the beggars or whatever else?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what we need to do.
Thank you.
Okay, we need to show the light.
So you're saying that those blacks need a hug?
Yeah, everybody needs a hug.
And so, it wasn't like
I
this.
need a hug, man.
It wasn't like this growing up, though. When I was growing up, I grew up in Alabama on a plantation. My parents, their parents, everybody worked it. But blacks were more individuals, family-oriented. The parents taught us how to work.
You're losing ground. Move it.
They taught us to be ready to go out in the world and deal with it. And we were not blaming white or black race. We were those
Oh,
thing,
fuck.
and that's deemed to be the theme of the day.
Oh, not bad.
And for 32 years, I've been trying to get the black. And not all
Enemies deployed a counter UAV.
Squad mates redeploying. Well done.
So you could have a life. You don't have to go along with
No,
all
that's
that.
okay,
But
yeah.
they're
Yes,
refusing.
sir.
All right,
Yeah.
your squad's in the safe zone.
Well, you know, it's a shame.
Everything's still here.
Got one sighted here.
Now, when you say the blacks, you're talking in particular about American blacks, because I can tell you, blacks.
Enemies dropping into the AO.
Yeah.
Enemy mark. Enemy on the move.
And what is the difference?
Disregard.
The difference is American blacks and African
Got one.
blacks have intact families. Families take care of each other.
Damn, y'all ain't even upstairs.
Work and send money back home, etc., etc.
Kill confirmed, and we located the rest of them.
I should have shot her with the sniper.
Kids today, and even for the past decades, were raised by their grandparents, raised in single.
Loadout drop headed your way.
By their mother. Their father was gone somewhere.
Hostile Guardian has been deployed.
We don't have as many nuclear black families, black American families, as white people do, right? Or black Africans do. And part of that is slavery. We were all before families were separated, so we don't have that nuclear history of being together. Like, you and I come from West Africa somewhere. You know,
I came from Alabama.
Well, you came from Alabama.
I came from Alabama.
Okay? I lived in West Africa, man. I've been to Moray Island. I lived 2 hours from Moray Island, where the slaves lived. What's my last name? My last name is Davis. All right? Davis is a Welsh name. It comes from Wales. In the UK.
Bad, bro.
I can't go to West Africa and find somebody named Davis.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
So you see, even my name was changed. But if your name was McDonald, you can go to Ireland or Scotland and find some McDonalds who your third cousin removed. Whatever, right? So our families were ripped apart.
Hostile
So we
counter
don't have
UAV
that
overhead.
sense of cohesiveness that we should have. And I think, you know, once you explain that,
if it was because of slavery, why did my parent and their parent, why were they so close as families? And people are around, they had families, and they taught us to work, and I was under pro law, right? I grew up under that. Why did slavery affect that just?
actually, you appreciate what you're doing.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Damn.
I'm fading fast.
Please. Oh, no.
What you saw in the documentary, which is called Accidental Privilege, you saw
Gas is moving.
It was very important to show that, because people think that black people are monolithic, that we all believe the same thing, we all get along, we all, you know, believe in the exact same thing. That's not true. Is that right?
You've got reinforcements inbound. Time for vengeance. You're redeploying.
Those are my okay? Now, scene, that scenario, it went on for almost
Damn.
an hour. And it
I died instantly.
But I want to keep that in there to show, hey, racism, nobody has a monopoly on it. It's everywhere. With everything. All right? About a year later, after the movie came out, those same people reached out to me and said, hey,
Resurging. Go get your revenge.
everything that you say, but we understand some of the things you're doing. We want to get together and talk. I said, okay. So I went to Baltimore. I had dinner with them. We sat down, we talked, we agreed on different things, and we agreed.
You're the last one standing, soldier. Survive until your squad can redeploy.
One of the three people, the older gentleman, he reverted. He fell off the wagon and reverted back to the way he was in the movie.
Yeah.
So he couldn't get his head around.
That's amazing. And so what's wrong with the black?
Well, the blacks, which those blacks?
The blacks that
Your squad mates
those that are now
redeploying. Well
leading
done.
in our government, You know, there are congressmen,
Enemies deploy the counter
there
UAV.
are police chiefs, mayors, and city council, and then you have the ones out on the streets robbing and raping. And
Fire
stealing
sale
and
active. Buy station prices have been reduced.
What is causing that? in them?
Hostile Guardian is active.
The same thing that is causing what you just described in white people or in Hispanic people.
But the blacks seem to be leading the way, especially fewer in numbers in this country, but they seem to be, they are leading the way to destruction. Why don't they get a hold of themselves and say, well, what I'm doing is wrong. Maybe I can't help it, or maybe I
Grab some armor.
But what is wrong with them that as individuals, they will pull aside and question the action? I will always question my actions so I can understand, right? Why don't they do that?
One thing, I think a reason why anybody doesn't do that is lack of education. Lack of
Resurgence is about to end.
right?
Make it
So,
count.
You know, I think as
Your squad mate's back on station.
When I say
Good
we,
work.
I mean Americans, black, white, native, whatever. All right, we spend too much time saying, "Well, I'm not my brother's keeper." Yes.
Gas is closing in.
You mentioned Jesus Christ earlier in this conversation.
Alright, let's get it, bro. Stay with the smoke. Stay with the smoke.
Whatever else. Okay.
Damn.
That's what we need to do.
Safe zone's a ways out. You need to get moving.
So you saying that those blacks need a hug?
Whoa.
Yeah, everybody knows
Oh, the guy.
Much more.
It wasn't like this growing up on a plantation. My parents
You've got 10 squads active in the field. Failure ain't fatal. It's just an opportunity to do better.
The parents taught us how to work and be responsible. Made us, taught us to be ready to leave home at 18, go out in the world and deal with it. And we were not blaming the whites or crying racism or any of those